Welcome to Bahamas Educational Express, Social Studies lesson, Rice Farming in Trinidad. Learners will be able to compare the Bahamas to Trinidad, state some of the traditions of Trinidad, list some of the food dishes of Trinidad, explain the process of rice planting. Trinidad. Trinidad is one of the countries in the Caribbean. Many of the local people live in the city of Coroni. Rice is a very popular dish in Trinidad. It can be cooked several ways. It could be cooked with lots of vegetables. The map of Trinidad and Tobago. Many of the original people of Trinidad came from India. Most of their religion is Hindus. They attend their temple, which they call Mandir. They also celebrate the Hindu feast days, like the festival of Diwali, which is celebrated as a public holiday in Trinidad and Tobago. The rice field. Many families have a small paddy field near their home. The women help their husband in the rice fields. The children also help after school. Every morning, fathers and mothers go off to the fields or the farm. Rice will only grow during the hot, rainy season. Here, mothers and fathers in the rice field, rice farm, the paddy field. At the start of the season, the fathers and the mothers plow their fields. Field is flooded with water until it is very wet and muddy. The rice seedlings are planted by hand. As the rice plants grow, the fields are continually flooded. The water is allowed to rise in fast in the heat and rain. Here we have the fields flooded with water. Let's talk about how they get their crops. After the rainy season is over, the paddy field dries out and the adults gather their rice crop. The whole family helps with the harvest. It is a tiring job and takes many days. A hook-shaped knife called the sickle is used to cut the seeds heads off the tall stalk. The adults and the children gather these up and tie them together. The bundles are taken to the thrashing shed where they are crushed and beaten so that the rice seeds fall off. The family gather up the seeds in bags. These are put on to a truck and taken to the mill where the farmers get a good price for the rice. Let us look at the makeup of the country. Trinidad has a population of just over 1.3 million people. Some people live in towns, but others live in villages. Many people live here originated from different countries. Many are descendants of the changes from China, the Gibsons from Africa, and the Turners from Britain. These different ethnic groups have an important effect on Trinidad's culture. Here we have the different people who came from different countries. In some of the villages in the north, many people speak Spanish, and Spanish food is common here. In other villages, the older people speak a form of French called patois. Christmas carols are still sung in French and Creole. African dishes such as the cuckoo, the callaloo, and the crab are enjoyed by many people, and the African dances and stories have a great influence in the life of Trinidadians. The British influence is seen in the dress, speech, dance, and songs of the people of Trinidad. As in the Bahamas, the way the country is governed is also based on British system of government. As we have seen, there are people here in Trinidad who originally came from India and others from China. This has been our lesson on rice farming in Trinidad.